Of course, then, very important, the tradition was handed on from one generation to the next. And without the great teachers over the years, now in our time, we've had Padraig O'Keefe, of course. He was a wonderful musician in his own right, but more importantly, he handed on the legacy. Handed on. He taught children in their homes around the countryside. Padraig was born towards the end of the 19th century. He died in 1963. So he taught for the first half of the 20th century. The 20th century, Padraig was the most influential musician and music teacher in this area. So Padraig got his music from his mother's people. They were Callahans from Doon near Kishkane. And he had an uncle called Cal Callahan who was quite a good musician. And the Callahans apparently got their music from Corny Drew. So I'm going back a long way now already, probably back to about 1800. So, and Drew would have inherited the music obviously of the previous century. So that there was a direct line down along, bring you from Corny Drew to the young fellas playing on the stage in there tonight. That's the same kind of music. Now I know there are changes and it's evolution, it evolves, but there is that ongoing tradition. You have the likes of Tom Billy Murphy, who was the blind fiddler from Ballydesmond, who went around in a donkey. Also taught music, and he got his music from a man who was known as Tygeen an Ossel, obviously another man who went around in a donkey, and his name was Tig Buckley. And I don't know who Tig got his music from, but Tig obviously had his lineage going back along. Around Rock Chapel, you had a music teacher called Grady. That was his colloquial name. Presumably it was Grady or O'Grady, and he's believed to have come from Limerick, the West Limerick. So West Limerick really is Sliabh Luachra as well, you know, the same kind of music style of the Cork, Kerry, Limerick border area there. So that you have that, every musician can go back and trace their lineage.